Hey, what's up guys, it's Spectrum back here with a brand new video review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends 2018 Monster Venom Build-A-Figure Venom series, Carnage. So, let's get right into it. We don't have a package to look at today, unfortunately, but we'll have pictures up around here, and I'm just going to give myself a few seconds to show those to you all. The second picture, aka the back of the packaging, has no read up or anything. I couldn't really find the back of the package, but you get an idea of what the packaging looks like. This is Scream's packaging. Essentially, it's just like this, you know. And you got Legend Series up at the top. You got the Venom logo just spot varnished up there. You know, the whole you got the whole deal going on. So let's get right into it. We got the detailing here. Wow, this Carnage, dude. I think this thing is beautiful, to be honest. I think this is such a beautiful figure. Overall, let me see here. Turn that brightness down, that way you can see a little bit better. Get this stand out of the way. Yeah, I love the pearlescent sheen to the whole body. Just looks really, it just makes the whole figure pop. I don't know, I just like it a lot, to be honest. Got the tendrils sticking out of his body, which I think are freaking cool. You have another tendril accessory that plugs into his back that will show off later on. I think this is, if you can't get the Mayfex version, this is the Carnage figure for your collection. Nothing against a Marvel Select Carnage, but that thing is just way too big. Even with the Marvel Select line itself, like, it's just as big as the Venom, which I don't think that Carnage has ever really been as big as Venom. I feel like he's always been more towards Spider-Man's size. But yeah, I love the you know, the black goop going through his body, as if it's like artery veins and stuff like that. I like that a lot. My only complaint with this figure is I wish he looked a little bit more realistic in terms of like just his chest and stuff. But at the same time, I love the way it looks. So I don't know if I would actually change it to be more realistic in that regard itself. Yeah, you got the Carnage bootay. Woo, he's thick. Not really, he's kind of flat, but yeah, you got the goopy tendrils down here and stuff like that. Dude, I just love this figure. Like, I don't know, man. I thought I would love the other two that I got a whole lot more out of that unboxing, but this guy is pretty damn good as well. And you know what time it is, guys? Size comparison time is commenced. Here he is next to the Mayfex Amazing Spider-Man Comics Spider-Man. And oh my god, yes, this scaling is perfect. They're nearly the exact same height. Here he is next to the new Marvel Legends Scream. Well, she's new to me at least. I'd say they look pretty good together, to be honest. I'm not really an avid comic reader, but I would say if they are siblings, then she's probably a little bit shorter, right? Just makes sense to me. Here he is next to the Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure Waves Venom. Surprised that I still have this? Don't be. I love this figure. I'm conflicted on it. But I've loved it for a long time. And even if I don't really love it now, it was one of the first figures that I picked up for my current collection. So, yeah. Here he is next to the Ben Reilly Spider Carnage, which have the same hands and face. Although this one's hand is a little bit more closed versus that one, but I think they look really good together. Here he is next to the Marvel Select Anti-Venom, and holy crap, this Venom is tall compared to this Carnage. I never really knew how big this guy was, but I don't give a flying fuck about his scale because Marvel Legends will never ever catch up to this detailing, man. For real. Alright. Here he is next to the Ultimate Comics, Ultimate Spider-Man. I hate this figure. And last but certainly not least, oh my god, yes, this is perfect. Oh, this Monster Venom is so good, dude. I cannot wait to review this motherfucker. Here he is next to the Monster Venom. Oh, look at him. He looks so fucking... They look so good together. This is just perfection, man. And this is why I say this figure is the next best thing to the Mayfex. If you can't afford the Mayfex, this guy might run you $30-ish online. I got him in a trade, obviously, so I got him for 0 pennies aside from shipping. But yeah, he comes with literally everything you need. The bare minimum for Carnage. Cletus Cassidy head. Knife fingers. And an extending weapon made from the symbiote goo, aka a symbiote axe. Also, display options. You can literally plug this into his back. Now in terms of lining it up and stuff, it's sort of, you can see it's shaped to his back right there, and then it just sort of plugs in right along, or right, come on, right in there just like that, and that looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. That is definitely 90s Carnage, man. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out the knife hands. Bet you didn't notice that I had the knife hands on in the intro of the video. I will say, oh, these pegs are fucking tough, man. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. And the hinge is a little bit loose on this hand. Come on. Ah, there we go. And that looks fucking sick. Oh my god. This is Carnage! That looks so dope, dude. And for the axe hand, that hand's a little bit easier to get out of there. At first I had a problem with how this looked because of the fist and everything protruding from it. I wish it was just all the goop instead of the fist attached to it. But I've seen some images where Carnage's fist is attached to his weapons, and also it's a kid's toy and you're more likely to break it if it's just a symbiote goop coming from his arm rather than being attached to his fist. Give me a second. Alrighty, there we go, and that's how he looks with that. Looking pretty fucking cool in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get the head popped off here. The head's the easiest part to pop off, but this Cletus Cassidy head is a tight fit, man. Okay, let's see if it's a little bit loosened up from yesterday at all. Yeah. Okay, come on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit loosened up from yesterday. That was a little bit easier to get on than yesterday. And it moves a little bit better as well. But yeah, there he is, all Cletus-ized and stuff, you know. I didn't even show the Cletus head exactly yet. But yeah, there's that. That is perfect. That is beautiful. But I like the Carnage face a whole lot more, so I'm just gonna get rid of that and pop this puppy on here. And there we go. And yeah, like I said, his accessories are awesome, especially for a $20 figure. I do like these a whole lot. And now it's articulation times, head to toe. Here we go. For both heads, it is the exact same articulation, so he can look up that far, which is beautiful. He can look down that far, which is also really nice. Head has no wobblage. Can rotate a forward 360 though. Arms can do a forward 360, but you want to watch out for the tendrils piece in the back. So, you know, whether that's on or off, it affects the articulation. They can go out about that far, but you have to tuck that into the body. And I want to mention this real quick. These do get chewed up. The tops of the shoulders do get chewed up. But it's not that bad. It's just, if you're going to push it all the way into the body, please be aware of that. Anyway, they go in that far, which isn't too bad. Got a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which bend in that far. Wrists swivel and hinge, but the axe hand is like a dice rolling motion in terms of the hinge. Let's see here. Let's show off his ab crunch real quick. He can crunch forward that far, can crunch back that far, have a waist swivel. Legs can kick forward that far, kick back that far, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, you got a calf rotation, feet move down, up, and they have ankle pivot as well. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. Final thoughts. Oh, this is what you can do with $20, man. Oh, this figure is so fucking excellent. Now, I will say my one and probably only gripe is the articulation. I wish he was a little more dynamic. But the articulation isn't really that restricting. It's just he can't get into those super fluid Carnage poses like on the comic panels. That's my only real big gripe about it. At least I haven't really tried yet. But overall, this figure has just the right amount of accessories. The figure looks fucking beautiful. I love how shiny it is. Symbiotes are supposed to be shiny. Hasbro has just been nailing these symbiotes, man. But yeah, and the display option with the tendrils is really nice too. Like, for real, good job, Hasbro. Like, this is the standard for figures that you should follow from now on. Like, this figure right here is just fantastic. So yeah, final verdict, 9 out of 10, straight up. I would give it a 10, but the articulation's a little limiting, especially in the abdominal area. That's where I feel like Mayfix is really going to outshine the Hasbro version. But if you can't get the Mayfix, this is not a bad figure by any means. Alright, that's about it for my review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Follow me on Instagram at spectrum.reviews. My Facebook link will be in the description below. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!